with you because it's a topic that's near and dear to my heart. And it is the topic of money, money. And I had such a perspective of on money, and I'm curious as to what your perspective is. What are you here to share? What are your thoughts around money? Drop below. What are your thoughts around money? What comes to you? Is it excitement, joy, passion, or is it tightness, fear, constriction? What is your thoughts around money? Go ahead and drop that below for me so I can see. Good morning. And so here's what happens. Everything in life, everything in your life is a relationship. You have relationship with yourself. You have relationship with food. You have relationship with others, a spouse perhaps, or a significant other, your children, friends, family. You have relationships. You have a relationship with time. You have a relationship with your house, with your car, with your extended family. So not only do you have relationships with people, but you have relationships with things, with your personal belongings, with with different things in your life. So today I want to talk to you specifically about your relationship with money. What is your relationship with money? Is it abundant, ever flowing, always there? Or is it lack, pinching pennies, trying to make rob Peter to pay Paul, not enough, constricted, scared, fear that you won't have enough, fear that there won't be enough? Tell me, where is your money story? Because what happens is if you continue to have those feelings, there's never going to be a place for you to attract money, right? Everything in the world is energy, and you attract in your life what your energy at your core is. So what's the feeling? What's the first thought when you think of money? For me, it's excitement, it's fun, it's joy, but it wasn't always that case, right? I remember growing up, I filed bankruptcy in my early 20s. I didn't have any income. I didn't know where I was going to live in my early 20s. I was home with my parents, but I wanted to be out on my own, but I had no income. And I was determined to find a way to make money, right? So I always believed that there was money, but there was this belief in me, and I always believed in the stuff that I'm telling you, that the law of attraction, you put out what you want and you get back. So I was putting out all this, like, I'm going to earn this much money this month, I'm going to earn this much money this day, and I was looking to manifest it. And the challenge was it was all up here in the conscious. In the subconscious, there was too many beliefs around not deserving to make money. I had a story that women don't make money. I had a story that moms shouldn't make money, that they should be home with their kids. And if they were out in a career, that they weren't a good, this is old stories. This was my personal story, but these were all old stories that I used to have that kept me from earning and creating abundance of money in my life. Right. And so I know that it's kind of like this, the chicken or the egg come first. What comes first? There's this, like, you need to invest in yourself and put yourself out there to change your belief systems. But then there's like, whoa, I don't know if I have the money to do that. I don't know if I have the money to take care of myself or my things. And I will share this. There's needs to be a shift in your perspective around money. Money is energy. So putting it out, it returns back, right? It's like energy out, energy back. And so understanding that concept that, if you're putting out energy in a sense of fear, then that energy is going to come back to you. So that could be in anything. That could be with money. That could be with thoughts. That could be with sending your kids somewhere. It's like if you're sending them out in fear, then there's fear coming back to you, not necessarily through your kids' experience, but in any other direction. So learning to shift your thoughts, and it reminds me of a story, of when I first wanted to invest in myself. My first time ever investing in myself outside of college was a big investment, and I was scared, and I honestly had my husband supporting me. I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the decision based on what I wanted, and we worked together to come to this decision. But he was the one that uh, was paying for it, in the sense that he was the worker, right? Like he was the one that was bringing in the income at that time. And I invested in myself, and it was the first time ever I invested in myself, and it was the biggest gift I could have given to myself. It changed the way I thought about the world. It changed the way I thought about my kids, my family, my life. And it was one of the scariest things I've ever did. But I wasn't done after that course, and I wanted more, and I wanted to not only impact my life, but I wanted to impact others. And so I was looking to invest in myself again. And my husband said, I'm done. We can't afford, our household cannot put any more money somewhere else. And if you want to invest in yourself, you have to do it yourself. Now, I was a stay-at-home mom. My kids were, this is, let's see, maybe 5, 3, and 2. And I hadn't worked since I was pregnant with my child. So I hadn't worked since 2008. No, he was born in 2008, 2007. I hadn't worked in the working field since 2007. And he was like, well, if you want to do it, you got to go out and make this happen. So I decided to open up a Reiki practice, a practice using Reiki to help people shift their energies, shift the way they feel, heal their physical body, and change. And I had zero income. And I decided to take a leap of faith, knowing that when you really want something, you can make something shift for yourself, and you can make things happen when you decide. And it's that perspective. That's the perspective you need to take on. What can you shift in your mindset from lack or fear? Right? See, I didn't make that decision based on, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to pay this. I made the decision based on, wow, what do I have to do to make this happen for myself? What do I have to do? How do I have to, what are my opportunities to earn money? I had to shift my thoughts on, okay, well, here's where I'm at. And what do I get to do to increase my income, to increase my revenue, so that I can invest in myself? And it was a significant amount of income that I was investing in myself. And I had no idea where the money was coming from. And here's the takeaway that I want you to get. So you don't have to know where the money's coming from. You have to trust. You have to open yourself up to the sense of, money's going to come into my life. Somehow, some way, it's going to come into my life. And take inspired action. So it's not like you sit and say, okay, money's coming into my life, and you sit and do nothing. It's taking inspired action. It's taking the necessary, it's getting quiet in your mind. So let me give you the 4 steps to manifesting. The 4 steps to manifesting what you want, because in that process, you can create what you want. You can create the income that you want. You can create the time that you want, the love that you want, the relationships that you want. And you can talk to any of my clients. They have manifested many wonderful things in their life. So here's what you can do. These are the 4 steps. The first step is getting clear on your intention. What is it that you truly want? Get clear on it. Be specific, right? The next question is to write it down, and write down affirmations to support that new intention. Who is it that you get to become to achieve that intention, right? The next step is read it before you go to bed. Read your intention and your affirmations before you go to bed, and then wake up in the morning. When you first, upon awakening, in the first 2 to 3 minutes that you wake up, ask yourself, what are the 3 steps that you get to take to achieve that goal or desire, right? And if that's it, and then you take the action. Those are your inspired actions. And I've run a 30-day class on this, a 30-day course on manifesting. And if you want the course, go ahead, you can reach out. But here's what I feel is important, is that you learn how to tune in. We learn that, we release emotions, and now you get to manifest what you want. Make decisions based on desire, abundance, knowing versus fear, scarcity, and lack. That's the key to creating more income in your life, to be abundant, abundantly you, abundantly happy, abundantly financially successful, emotionally successful, physically successful. Those are the keys to creating abundance in your life. And you want to learn how to do that even easier. Today is the last day for registration for Fear to Freedom. It is a transformational course teaching you how to let go of all the beliefs, all the feelings, all the emotions that are holding you back from being the true person, being that abundant you, from creating that life that you truly want. And it's your time now to take action and get yourself there. Apply at Fear to Freedom. Apply at apply.brendakiss.com. You can fill out an application. We have just 3 spots left in the class, only 3 spots left in the class for you. So if you feel called to take action now, do that. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a fabulous day.